Hello, hello, and welcome, my Capricorn collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Taurus happening today? Yep, I'm getting them out last minute. Waxing to full in Sagittarius. I'm your reader, Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal, for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Join the Circle Productions, 23 years in business, May 1st, the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons, but you, my darling Capricorns, may call me Mal. Hey, y'all. Hello, my Saturnian ones, my cardinal earth sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Truly an honor and a privilege to read for you today, actually on the day of new moon. It's at 3 p.m. today, May 11th, depending on when you're watching this, obviously. 3 p.m. on the dot. That is rare. This is a waxing moon read, 2 weeks to the full moon in Sagittarius, Wednesday, May 26th, 7:14 a.m. All times are Eastern. I'm in New York. Please don't make me do math. We are doing a 5-card draw. 1 card from 5 different decks to get you the clues, tips, and hints you need for this waxing moon. So waxing is building, increasing, drawing towards you. You know, like just like the moon gets bigger. But there's something else a little different we're doing this time around, and I've done this with clients because each of the 5 decks, aside from being one of the 5 pantheons I draw inspiration, information, and insight from for me and my clients, they also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, spirit. So this is what I'm calling a spell kit read, all right? That's what it has become over the past weeks of doing these. So whether you are a magical practitioner or not, witch or not, setting intentions, new moon is a good thing to do. Plant a seed, watch it grow, nurture it to the full moon. And then the full moon is the waning moon reads that I also do. So all I can ask from anybody watching any of my readings is remember, standard YouTube reading rules apply. It may not be your read because it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Leave what doesn't. Check your other signs, right? Because your sun sign might get something totally different than your moon sign, but sometimes you can do Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs with these readings and get 4 different points of view of the same thing, and if you like, 4 different spells, right? Or intentions, or whatever your spiritual practice, whatever you want to call it. So let's get up in this gig. We'll talk business at the end. Drawing the Circle's doing well. I have a video in the description box. I made 23 years of Drawing the Circle Productions from the point of view of being the corporate president. My best friend Lillian from the Boston Conservatory is upstairs visiting me for a couple of days. I'm getting these videos out, and we're going to drive all over Long Island and maybe even Manhattan, and we'll be posting stuff to YouTube. So I'm very honored to be doing this. Capricorn, really my best friend, filmmaker, choreographer, dancer. She was my roommate. Oh, there's a Facebook Live that I put up on YouTube if you want to. Mal and Lil visit and process while she's here. So I'm not going to rush through this. Certainly you're Capricorn. You deserve the very best. You're worthy of the very best. So I'm going to give you that. So both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath, if you will, and I will do the very best that I can from my soul to yours, even though you're a collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can from my pantheons of the divine. Call. Please take a nice deep breath. Maybe another, just cause. Here we go. We're going to start with the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, and I have to say her name that way because it's just the best way to say it, I think. Your element of fire, the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism. Here we go. And I do call upon the ancestors of magic, of miracles, of mysticism. Please, 1 card in clarity for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video. Receiving this reading, what is the spell fragment that they can begin with to help define their element of fire, what it is they want, they yearn for, they burn for, what they desire. This new moon in Taurus, planting the seed, waxing to full in Sagittarius. Wisdom. Now someone else got this. I looked right at it. Leo. The Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs got that. So you got something there, or dealing with somebody there. We'll see. Only first card down. But the spell fragment here is literally something you can do tomorrow, if you're watching this the day of new moon, because today is Tuesday, on a Wednesday with a waxing moon. Let wisdom come and be renewed. It's not the best rhyming couplet ever, granted. But you also have the Wednesday after that, right? And I think maybe you get another one in Japan. Well, but the Wednesday, the full moon in Sagittarius will be on Wednesday, which you catch the waxing side of it, which at 7:14 a.m. you'd really want to either get up really early in the morning, but either way, on a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. And wisdom is not knowledge. Knowledge plus experience equals wisdom, and that is very much a Capricorn thing. Like, you can read about the mountain, right, and what lives in and on and through the mountain and what the mountain's made of, but climbing it to get to the top, that comes from experience. Now, you have the gray-eyed goddess totem here of Athena, the owl, right, the wise old owl, which look up at owl totem. Never said that before with this card. Thank you, my ancestors. They're our ancestors, magic, miracles, and mysticism. Oh, darling, great thing. In other words, sometimes we don't realize how much wisdom we have because it's still knowledge in the cell tissue, right? That we need to bring it up to the surface. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. But that's why we're going to do, with your element of fire now, the element of earth, with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. I love this guy's work. Amazing. So let's just do this. The voices of Archangel Ariel. She is my personal archangelic lineage, one of the 3 archangels of Earth in the direction of the north. Please take a nice deep breath. Okay. My beloved, you see, I pray to and with Ariel every morning. Please, my beloved Archangel Ariel, and all I gotta do is look at something the color green, and I'm looking at the trees right outside my front door. My beloved Archangel Ariel, particularly one card in clarity for this beloved Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watching this video, receiving this reading, please. What is the perfect Crystal Oracle for them? Either what's written in the book, because it is an oracle, it says shit's gonna happen, right? And it usually does in some way, shape, or form. Or maybe it's the stone indicated, their own experience of it, whether they need to get that stone or not. All of that, some of that, please, for that wisdom spell to be the touchstone of, or the focal point of, this new moon in Taurus, waxing to full in Sag. Ooh, lapis lazuli, one of the stones of the breastplate of the high priest. Look it up. That's a mystery for you there. That's some scriptural vibe going on there. Lapis lazuli, I have a bunch of it. I'm all in jewelry if you're going to do it. Opened right to it. Keywords: protection, power, and expansive thinking. PPE. Who knew? Lapis lazuli is a highly spiritual crystal that helps cut through illusions and expands your thinking in ways that serve to empower you. This is feeling very Athena, very third eye kind of stuff. And here she is, the Queen. Hello, my lady Lil.
Hello, my lovely.
Oh my God, I'm in heaven. You good?
I'm good.
Good. I'm going to keep working. It's a good thing I'm reading from the bookie book, because I can stick a fingernail where I was. So let me go back. Lapis lazuli is a highly spiritual crystal that helps cut through illusions and expands your thinking in ways that serve to empower you. Okay, so power with the wisdom. Is it not time to let go of an outmoded way of thinking or belief system which no longer serves you? Yeah, we all are. Have you noticed the past year and bunch of months? Remember, you are eternally protected. There's nothing to fear, so just be yourself. Now look, Capricorns, you're born old, you grow young. Right, where everybody else is doing the reverse. You're serious kids usually, very determined, right, and can be very rebellious in a very physical way. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, doesn't matter. But as you grow older, you become more liberated and understand that the truth of your soul is unlimited, but the conditioning that we came in to transform is not. It's really about lead to gold, and lapis lazuli can help you really see the grace of knowledge in the third eye. Oh, read my book, Words of Grace, the third eye chapter. You will soon find yourself thinking outside the square, and in doing so, you will begin to unlock your true and unique potential. In other words, there ain't nobody else like you. You got something you came in to do, no one else can do. Hi, Melky. Oh, I'm getting lots of visitors today. Be a leader, not a follower. Dare to be different, and success is yours. WLIR, dare to be different. Generation X. You have the ability to mentally and emotionally rise above all you encounter in life. And in doing so, a clearer picture emerges. I just keep getting in the tarot, the Capricorn card for me is King of Pentacles, Cardinal Earth, right? And that is sitting upon your throne. That is seeing things from that kingly, where even though it's a crown chakra, you know, they're crowns that go across the third eye. Those are often called crowns of office, like Grand Vizier. Don't trust your Grand Vizier ever. But the crown chakra, that's the stuff you wear on the very tippy top. This is a very, very powerful lineup with both wisdom. What you looking for, girl? You got what you need?
Ice cream!
No, ice cream. We're having ice cream for lunch. Oh, what is that? Neapolitan? It's...
Yes.
What are the 3 ingredients?
Caramel, chocolate, and vanilla.
I'm stirring it in my coffee later. Let's keep moving. We've got your, I love her being here. Yeah, she's Cancerian, your opposite sign, but you'd love her because everybody loves the Queen, except some people are, we'll deal with them later.
Yes.
It's almost new moon. All right, so you've got lapis lazuli, right, as your earth to kind of focus and ground this element of wisdom, which agreed can be very, very airy. And you got a lot of air here. These are really both really wisdom and lapis lazuli. We're looking at a lot of element of air, so let's look at your element of air with the Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Now, people have asked me, it's like, well, what do I do with that angel in the element of air? It's like, think about it. Talk to it, right? Read about it. Google it, right? Use your mind. And with that lapis lazuli, so whoever this healing angel is, grab a piece of lapis lazuli. It's not hard to find. You can get chips of it cheap. Just make sure you know what you're buying. It's kind of easy to fabricate. I was in the business. To ground that wisdom, please take a nice deep breath. I got it. Bless you. Blessed be. Béni soit. She's bringing out the French hooker in me. Oh, blessed be again. It's worth it for that coffee, though. Oh, and that ice cream. Sorry. So your element of air. Here's the deal. What is the angel that you need to focus on, think about, that will help you heal? It is Healing with the Angels Oracle, and only one of these cards names an angel. Everything else is by title. Please take a nice deep breath. This energy is wicked fucking high. Both feet on the floor. Oh, my angels and archangels of earth, the Aureolites, the Aerialites, the Urielites, and the sign of Capricorn. Please, one sign, one card in clarity. For this Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, who is the angel they most need to talk with, think about, read about, pray to, use their element of air with lapis lazuli for this wisdom energy spell thingy hoo-ha doo-dah, starting the new moon in Taurus, waxing to full. These cards are jumping all over the table. In Sagittarius, May 2021, please, my new beginnings. It's the card that popped out. It came around again. Come on, new beginnings of wisdom on new moon. Come now, Capricorns. Oh, I'm so glad to serve a Capricorn. I said I always would marry a Capricorn. I didn't say definitely. I was just said of the other 11 signs, maybe even a Virgo, but I would, yeah. New beginnings. What would the healing angel of new beginnings do? Heal you for new beginnings to come in, heal you in a new way, a new beginning of your own healing in terms of healing belief systems. On a Wednesday, with a waxing moon Wednesday, the reason why Wednesday, it translated French, Mercury's day, the day of Hermes, the day of study, the day, one of the wisdom gods, though very different than Athena. So this is a nice blend of Hermes archetype and Athena archetype, I'm saying, with a new beginning. Sort of speaks for itself. It's a general reading. If you want, if you want a private read, I would throw like another 20 cards down on top of these 5. But let's get our last 2 down. Fire, you got wisdom. Earth, lapis lazuli. Air, new beginnings. Let's find out what your water is. Wisdom, whispers of love, oracle, the higher selves of all involved. Now, I'm not seeing a soul contract necessarily here. This feels like it's all about you, but this is where the party can be turned. This deck can all of a sudden be like soulmate, romance, blah, 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 blah. Let's have a look. Breathe. I'm going to go high, not just deep for you on this, right? Navel to the ground. Turtleneck. Oh, here we go. The higher selves of all involved. I see the insignia. Please, one card in clarity for the beloved, beautiful Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun, watching this video, receiving this reading. Please, what is the piece of information, inspiration, and or insight you have for them for their element of water? That's the emotional power which drives the whole thing. This new moon in Taurus waxing to full in Sagittarius, May 2021. I love you. These are very important words. I love you. How do I know this card? Because it's the same on the front and the back. Only the border color is different. I love you. These are very important words. So the first thing that comes to me, Ho'oponopono, Hawaiian problem-solving technique. I studied with Dr. Hugh Len. Get the book Zero Limits. It's a good intro, but then there's 10 billion fucking videos on Ho, H-O, apostrophe O, P-O-N-O, I mean, I studied with Dr. Hugh Len in a Holiday Inn over a weekend. God, when Bad Romance hit, God, Lady Gaga's Bad Romance hit the radio. That's when that's when I took that workshop. It was worth every cent of it. Look, I love you. The wisdom. This is like you're going to activate your power with I love you in a new beginning. Now, is this about another person? Maybe, but I'm getting with this third eye stone. Let this be your mantra to yourself for this new beginning. You know, if this is romantic sexual, because I can't help it, I'm feeling that in here too. A new beginning, like you can know somebody and they can say, you know, I just love you. Like I say it to Lil all the time because she's in eye shot. Lil,
hello.
I fucking love you.
I love you too.
And I've known her since, let's not say how long that was ago, but let's just say in the 80s, and there were no cell phones, so there's no fucking proof of the shit we got away with. There will be now, right?
Right.
But when somebody actually says I love you, whether that's, and I think this would be coming from you, these are very important words. Now, I love you. Do the Matt Kahn work. He's the last card down. I mean, he says, think of your heart chakra as your inner child, right? You don't have to go any further than that if you don't need to. And just talk to it and give it the words that you've always wanted to hear. I love you. Because at first it's going to be like, right? Like, just take your heart chakra and shove it, right? But it gains your trust over time because it's going to bring up emotions and healings and clear the way for new beginnings. But if you're doing this from a third eye place with wisdom, remember, wisdom comes through experience. Yes, tears may be shed. So whatever arises, love that. It's the name of Matt Kahn's first book. It's really good. Oh, I lent somebody a copy of that. I need that shit back. It's a good book. And now let's get to that, the element of spirit, our last card down. You know, in the Virgo reading, somebody commented saying, I talk too much. I'm like, oh, we've met. And I said to her, family trait, it is. I come from lawyers and teachers. And I'm a soul path number 3. Cope. All right. The Ascended Masters. I love you, Lil. Uh-oh, she's ice creamed and sugared. Let me get these 3 readings done. I think we're going to take over Long Island. We'll see. Please take a nice deep breath. My Ascended Masters. Let's just say General Assembly, but for some of these people, there is a soul contract involved here, a new beginning, and it does feel romantic sexual. You know, I don't always go there with these reads, so please, what is the perfect healing mantra? The element of spirit, that once they cast for wisdom with lapis lazuli for new beginnings with the words I love you, because they're very important words, what's the healing mantra that they can do to continue once that spell is cast? This new moon in Taurus waxing to full in Sagittarius, please. Hearing inner guidance. My intuition flows whenever I am still. So no immediate action here. But if you're the one who's going to be saying these words to somebody, and I know that's not everybody in this general read, but this is the wisest thing to do. Here, let me read it to you. Hearing inner guidance. My intuition flows whenever I am still. In other words, not when I'm doing like spiritual busy work. Mantras are great and wonderful, but there's something just about listening. Makes you instantly still. No, your screen didn't glitch. That was me. What is this guy again? Hearing. Right, Mark. Alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. My mother was a nursery school teacher, so I actually... Did you know that Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star and the Alphabet Song are the same fucking song? You didn't know? Oh, I can see by the look on your face. I just found that shit out like 10 years ago, and I had to lay down. Hearing inner guidance, my intuition flows whenever I am still. When you hear inner guidance, you receive an affirming and defining moment of inspiration. It can be a new direction, new beginnings on the table, a new way of seeing old patterns, new beginnings on the table, a new way of seeing old patterns, or an enchanted idea that is delivered in your own voice. Now, it just said old patterns, and that's what's talked about in that card of lapis lazuli. An enchanted idea that is delivered in your own voice out of the silence that happens all the time around here. When inner guidance is heard, you are ready to either hunker down in the healing benefits of your current circumstances or move forward into a brand new chapter. In either case, this is an opportunity to further align with your soul by embracing your needs, darling. Saying I love you to someone when you really mean it, it is the Fool card. I mean, like I said, I spoke to my mom on Mother's Day. I love you. My boys, my cats, I love them. Lil, my plants, my stones, my gods, I love you, 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 I love you. But when you say that and mean it, it's jumping off the cliff. You can do this wisely. And on a Wednesday, well, you can kiss me on a hot day, a wet day. Never on a Sunday, darling. That's my day of rest. Although waking up with bagels and cats is lovely. This mantra is ideal for resolving restlessness, becoming a better listener, although I've never met a Capricorn, well, at least sun sign, that wasn't a good listener, and being more open-minded. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Let me put it together for you, shall we? Please take a nice deep breath, my caps. My collective pantheons of ancestors, angels, higher selves, and the ascended masters, General Assembly, please, my pantheons of the divine, may this beloved Capricorn be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Taurus, waxing to full in Sagittarius, that they may know the importance of those words, I love you, with the stone of lapis. They're protected, they're safe, but that expansion of the mind to purify that mental conditioning which no longer serves them while they are hearing inner guidance, getting that their intuition flows whenever they are still working with the healing angel of new beginnings in their mind through the power of air. So that on a Wednesday, with a waxing moon, let their wisdom come and be renewed for the well-being of all and with harm to none. As I will it, so let it be done. I love you. So motivated. So it is, girl. Did I just give you the dreamy Pisces eyes? Yeah, I just fucking did. Well, I got a Cancer staying with me now. Can you say water trine? Oh, my darlings, what a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful read. Please comment. What is this about? And by all means, if you liked it, like it. Want more, subscribe. Check out my stuff. My book, Words of Grace, is really good. It is helping people. We've got a constant contact thing going. All the links are in the description box. There's so much good stuff coming with Mal Flanders, with Nancy Antonucci, and you might want to subscribe if you haven't, because Lil and I, once I get the Aquarius and Pisces reads done, we're going to be live streaming on Facebook as well as YouTube. So follow along the adventures of Mal and Lil. Oh, we're just resting up. We did our clay masks and our coffee, and we're getting ready to take over. So thank you so much for watching, my darlings. Ooh, clavicle, yeah, Chip and Dale, because you can serve Chip and Dip. You can serve them. Oh, I'm so excited. Wishing you all the very, very best and the very, very blessed of this new moon in Taurus, waxing to full in Sagittarius, my beloved sea goats. Hail, farewell, and blessed be.